Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our business overview, where we are going to share with you a little bit about who's dōTERRA, who we are, but most importantly, like, what can this mean for you? I love the slide of dōTERRA. It's a business of community. That's truly what dōTERRA is. We're very excited to welcome you. And we're very, very glad you're here. So, my name is Martie Kruger, and this beautiful family over here is my husband, Franz, and my two gorgeous teenage boys. And we've been with dōTERRA for almost 6 years. And it's been absolutely life-changing. One of the best decisions of my life. I'm so grateful for the business. I'm so grateful for the community that we've got. I'm so grateful for the products. And I'm so grateful for the people that I get to share this incredible business with. And one of those incredible people is Dr. Danielle, all the way from Hawaii, who's here with us tonight to share. Hello, my friend.
Hello, welcome everybody. Excited to be here with you. I would love to get to know you. So in the chat box, if you missed it already, please put where you're joining from. And then also I'd love to see, is this your first time coming here to learn a little bit about the business? Put a 1. And if you've, been involved a little bit and or more, put a 2. I'd just love to see where we're at. And I at one point was a 1. I went to my very first business introduction. And I mean, I'm going to be honest. I was in the middle of my mental health career. I'm a doctor of psychology. And I just thought, what? I'm not going to do a business like an oil business. I just kind of thought it what seemed like a waste of time, if I'm being completely honest. And my best friend was doing it. And I'm like, she's smart. Like she got a business degree. I'm like, what is she thinking? That is literally how judgmental I was and skeptical. So it wasn't until like several months later, about 8 months later, I would say, with I had been using the oils and they had been helping me. And I saw the life she was creating. And I wanted to work from home. I wanted more freedom of my time, more freedom of my finances. And as an employee in a job where I get paid to show up, I did not have any of that. And all of a sudden I realized, wait a minute, what? And so that's kind of how I started when I was a 1. I just started getting excited about dreaming, finally dreaming. And in that time, I have been able to create now for over 10 years, 13 years, I believe now, this incredible lifestyle of working from home, moving myself from California to Hawaii, and just being able to be present more with my family. And so I'm excited to tell you a little bit more how this works and how it can work for you as well. Because I think that was one of my barriers, was thinking, well, could I really do this? And I'm going to tell you, if you're asking the same question, the answer is yes. And we're going to show you how.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. So grateful for everyone being here. So we want to quickly talk a little bit about what does it mean having this incredible wellness business? And truly, the world needs wellness. Actually, the world is even looking for wellness. You can think about it. How many more times are you scrolling and you're learning about natural wellness, people looking for natural solutions, natural mom, hashtag, DIYs. And it is because people are truly looking for that. And dōTERRA is that they are a company with impact, with real impact, real lives, with their co-impact sourcing model, all the ways that they are, reaching out and changing lives. And this is truly what this business is. It's a business of impact. I absolutely love what we get to share. Now, dōTERRA has been in South Africa for just over 6 years. And if you are still wondering, like, is it possible to grow in this industry? Is it possible to grow a dōTERRA business? Doesn't everybody have wealth? No, most people don't even know about wealth yet. And as a matter of fact, I didn't start off as a 1, meaning looking for essential oils. I wasn't even looking for natural solutions. I wouldn't say I didn't know about it, but it wasn't on my radar. But my prayer was specifically for a business. But now, 6 years later, I can honestly say that my whole view of healthcare has changed. And the thing that I see is what we are seeing here, how people are turning to natural solutions. Now, in South Africa, this is just to show you what people are starting their lives with, essential oils. We also have other products, really amazing essential oil infused products. And we are actually only getting started with these incredible products. I want to ask Danielle if you want to just maybe share a little bit about just the mindset of dōTERRA, and then we are going to head into the compensation plan.
Yeah, as being in psychology, I will tell you, I worked for years with kiddos and adults as well in therapy. And it's when I got into being an entrepreneur and do business, that put me in a position to work on my mindset more than I ever had. So let me just share this real quick. What really turned me to do my business was I was at a family vacation, and my brother-in-law does a business similar to dōTERRA. And we're sitting at the pool. He goes and takes a phone call and talking about business and then comes back to the pool. And I'm thinking, wow, you can do business by a pool? And I know they had taken a year off and traveled the world. They had this like freedom lifestyle. He didn't have to be anywhere. So let's take a year and just take the kids and go travel the world. And in that moment, I thought, he is so lucky. But that is a mindset. And I said, wait a second. I caught my thought. That was like an automatic thought. Oh, he's lucky. I don't have that luck. That was a mindset shift. And I said, wait, it's not luck. He just did it. I was like, oh my gosh, that was my moment, you guys. And I was like, I can do this. So I'm excited for you guys too, because we don't have to live how we thought we had to. And it just changed my world, just shifting that mindset. So every day I work on my mindset. And I love this quote by Justin Harrison because I wanted to say, this is a hope-based business. This is a business of hope, health, community, it's wellness as well as your financial wellness. So it says, hope is the reason people join dōTERRA. Hope for solutions, hope for a better life, but belief is the reason they stay. Belief that dōTERRA is not just a company, but a cause. So I think this is important to understand. We're not just in like, oh, hope, let's make a lot of money. That is awesome. And dōTERRA has a mission to source the best products, but also help the most people. They will not source something that is not going to be productive and helpful for an area. And every time they source in an area, they go in and see, how can we improve? How can we build a school for these kids? How can we build a water supply for this community? So you're part of that. When you build a business, you're part of building change in the world. Do you want me to keep talking? Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, perfect. So dōTERRA's compensation plan. So we're going to go through a little bit about how this works. So all this is amazing. And like I said, it's hope, it's belief. But let's talk about how you get paid. So first off, there are 5 ways that you can earn commissions from dōTERRA. And I heard the other day, there's quite a few people that I know that from like 13 years of being in dōTERRA that actually quit dōTERRA. And I'm going to tell you right now, the only way you can fail is by quitting. That's it. And what if this success takes you, 2 years? What if it takes you 5? What if it takes you 10? What if it takes you 15? What you label as success. So I know a couple of people who quit. And you know what's interesting is they've come back. And you know what they said? They said, well, the grass was not greener on the other side, number one. The second thing they said was, I couldn't stop talking about essential oils. Like I knew people needed these. And so with that, there's commission. So whether you got paid or not, you would probably tell people about tea tree oil, about On Guard. So we're going to go into just a couple of these tonight, but there's 5 different ways that you'll get paid just by talking about essential oils.
Yeah, something that you just said that actually spoke to my heart. I was thinking, I mean, it is so. Somebody will start this business and 2 months later decide, no, no, I'm quitting, maybe, right? Maybe. But I want to also ask you this. How long were you working for the same salary, doing the same thing over and over, and your life wasn't changing, but you didn't quit on that?
That's a good question.
It's if you want to quit on something, do not quit on your dreams. That's the biggest thing. Rather quit on this idea that life isn't, able to give you the better life. So when I got started, the main thing that I wanted to do was just provide for my family. And as I grew and my hope in this business grew and I understood more, I realized that what is possible by spending time with Dr. Danielle and Kirsten and seeing the life that they created and the lives that were impacted, it inspired me to push harder. Today, we have a very big diamond organization in doTERRA, which means a lot of people that's been impacted with this incredible oils, but also people like myself who's got a hope for a better life. And that is sharing these incredible oils. Okay, so there's two ways that we earn. The first one that we're just going to have a look on quickly is our fast start. And fast start is really a quick way of earning, and this is paid out weekly. And then you have our power of free, and the power of free is the one that we are going to focus on specifically tonight. Now, if you did attend the roadshow so far, I'd love for you to put a 1 in the chat box because then you've heard about this a little bit more. And if you're coming to Bloemfontein on the weekend, I'd love for you to put a 3 in there because we can't wait to see you. So let me quickly share about the fast start, and then we're going to head into the power of free. So fast start is it's all about you getting paid 20% on every new person that you introduce into doTERRA who gets started with, their oils. And this is paid out anywhere between Wednesday and Friday. I love getting paid on a Friday. Who loves getting that fast start? And this is really honestly you sitting down with someone, showing them some solutions for stress or sleep or pain management. They're getting started with that, either one on one, inviting them to a class or even to the online classes. And this is really just you sharing this incredible products with the people around you that you love and care about. The next one is our power of free, and we're very excited to share this with you because I think this is one of those incredible bonuses that doTERRA gives us. I mean, they don't have to give this to us right now, but it is one of the most incredible bonuses. And this is something that is almost your passive income from you educating, sharing, and empowering your customers. So we're going to have a look at this quickly, and we are going to share with you how you can use this incredible power of free to, build to a 8,000. This is your path to 8,000 Rand, and more for those of you that want it. I'm going to hand over to Dr. Danelle to explain a little bit about the level 1 boost and power of free and how you can earn it.
Perfect. Thank you. So doTERRA, as we said, they have 5 different commissions, and some of them they're like more that you can build and get immediately. So we call this like a pathway to 8,000 because it allows you to build this rather quickly. The other compensations are more your long-term longevity, your retirement plan. And those are phenomenal. Those end up superseding all of this. And those just they all build together. So I want you to understand, like, if I focus on this, I'm also contributing to my retirement plan piece of it. It's not a one, and then I got to focus on this one. They all come together. So with power of three, what it looks like here. So as which you're naturally going to share essential oils, put a heart in the chat box, any color of heart that you want. If the doTERRA products have somehow really helped you with something in your life, I want to see and if you haven't tried them yet, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat box. I know we have some of those, but put a 1 if you haven't tried essential oils, but put a heart if they have been really helpful for you in your life. I want to see, what people have been using. So with that, if you didn't get paid, I want you to put, if you didn't get paid to share doTERRA, would you share the oils anyway? And go ahead and put an O in the chat box. I want to see. So power 3. Here you go. Yeah, you would share it anyway. Okay. As you introduce and share the essential oils with, there's 3 different levels you get paid on. We're talking about the first level here. As you share and you share it with people, and the total sum of the people you share it with that order on what we call a subscription, a loyalty reward, it's a subscription. And when the volume equals 500, that you get a bonus. And that bonus is, I don't even know what it is in Rand. Sorry, it's $50. Sorry, I get paid in dollars, so.
800.
Oh, right there. It says, okay, 800 personal growth volume. Okay, that was what confused me. So you get 800 Rand with the first however many people. It could be one person that orders 500 on a subscription. But as you help them order on subscription with doTERRA and the volume equals 500 PV, you get an 800 Rand. So that's nice. It kind of helps pay for your subscription as well. And then as you build that down another level and do the same thing, you get another however many people, 1 to 10 people, who knows, on subscription with 500 PV, you get in US dollars, it's a $250 bonus. What is it in Rand?
4,000.
4,000 Rand. So you see that didn't just double, you guys. That went up a lot. You all of a sudden now get 4,000 Rand, and you just got to pay for all of and more of your doTERRA products in that sense. So this is the base structure that helps you get started, is just introducing 5 people a month at least, if not, more, but 5 people, the good focus to start with, and bring them in with their health concerns and help them get on subscription. And then you help them maybe do a class and introduce 5 people. So that's how that kind of duplicates and works.
Yeah, so just to elaborate a little bit on this incredible bonus, and I think we missed slide 1. I don't know where that went to. So level 1 is so Dr. Nell did an excellent job of explaining the Rand value with not having that, right? Basically, it's our loyalty reward program. Now, with our loyalty reward program, what happens is you start to love your products, right? You've got your oils, you've got some supplements that you are using. And when you are sharing that with your customer and they go onto that loyalty program, that is where the pot volume comes from. Now, what I love about this, and if you are great at duplication, because this is really what this is, it's a duplication. When you help your people earn their 800 first, right? It goes to the 4,000. But the moment that you help them and they say, listen, we want to earn the 4,000 Rand, guess what happens? Not only are you working towards getting a rank like Premier, some of these slides, I'm so sorry, guys. Not only are you working towards earning, ranking up in the business, helping your downline each earn 4,000 Rand, but this is what I love about this. Do you know what happens when the 3 people that you start to help earning their 4,000 Rand, when they earn their 4,000 Rand, guess what happens? Do you remember Danielle said it doesn't double only? The next bonus is 20,000 Rand. That's your power of 3 bonus. And this is when you help the 4 people on your front also get their power of 3 bonus. And it's about 28 people who's getting their bonus, ordering monthly, and that means a 20,000 Rand bonus. Now, we also have something which we call a boost. And the boost is an incredible thing where you can actually really double your 4,000 to 8,000 Rand. So we're going to have a look at that quickly. But I also want to show you that what I love about this business is while you are working on this bonuses, you're actually building towards a diamond business. And Danielle, I want you to maybe share a little bit. I mean, you are a blue diamond, so I'm only a diamond. She's blue diamond already. A diamond is a 6-figure income. I'm going to talk about that, but blue diamond is even more than that. just maybe how life-changing it's been for you, but not only just for you, for the incredible amount of people whose
Mhm.
lives you got to, impact with becoming a Blue Diamond.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the wonderful piece of this business is it's a community, it's a team. You don't do business by yourself. You are in this with the team, and you get to grow together and be part of a really high vibe mindset, conscious people. So I'll just first say, I remember getting my first 250, which is 4,000 Rand, right? I remember, oh, I was just like, that was game changing for me. And I remember like every month, okay, this is where I'm going to hold a class, help people get on this subscription, and that adds to this. And it was fun to structure. It was really fun. It's basically like having a franchise and putting managers, and if you were to hold like a brick and mortar, it's like putting good people in those spaces to support one another. So I remember getting that 250. Now, as far as like going diamond, I it took me about how many years was it? 2 years to go platinum, which is about $5,000 a month. I don't remember what that is in Rand. Marty can translate about what platinum. I think it's 75,000 Rand. Is that right? A month? So that was platinum. And that took me about 2 years. And I will tell you, toward that 2 years, I remember thinking, is this really working? It just seemed to like some days just didn't seem to go right, and some weeks didn't seem to go right, and some months, and then but just little by little, I kept sharing. And then I was able to quit my job when I hit platinum. I was able to go in and turn in my 2 week notice. That was so much fun. And stay home and work full time in doTERRA. I went diamond 6 months later. And then I had a thought. I was in the middle of my doctorate program in psychology at the time. And I had a thought, well, I really need to finish my schooling. So I might just kind of step back. I'm diamond now. I'm just going to step back and focus on my schooling. That was kind of what I was entertaining. But the thought that came to me was, you've brought your team this far. You going to Blue Diamond is absolutely what helps them. And I couldn't just like step away. And so I rallied with my entire team, and we went for Blue Diamond, which means they also got to pay, they get more money from that. And now that made such a difference, because from that propelled them into going, platinum and diamonds. And it's just that momentum and the way that you get to work together with people, it's life changing, not only financially, but for those that you get to work with too. It's so wonderful to see them retire themselves and quit their jobs and be able to work from home.
No, I love that. Okay, so for those of you that's on the call, as you can see, we like you to participate in the chat box with us because, I mean, if we were sitting all together in a room, we would be interacting, and we'd love for you to just share with us, like, what would it be like to have a life that you live that is the one that you're dreaming about, the one that you were hoping for? Is it one that is time freedom? Is it one that gives you financial freedom? Like, if you could earn platinum salary, as you can see, it's between 70 to 100,000. How would your life change? Can you even imagine it? I know when I first started, I mean, it was so far away from what I thought was possible. And now, I mean, I'm on a diamond income, which is far surpassing what I ever imagined. And we are only getting started. And what I love more about what I'm doing is that, like exactly what Danielle said, is not only for myself, but looking at the people that I know on this call, for instance, Val, Tsidi, Emma, I see all of, your names, and I know that those stories I know, this is what you are pushing for, right? This life that are changing life. Marie, Danita. And I mean, all of you are Elsa. You are busy pushing for this life that is possible. And I want to ask you this, like, do you really truly believe it is possible? Because if you're struggling with that, that's okay. We all did when we got started. But what I love about this business is that as you are, sharing like Zoom calls, you come to a Zoom call where Dr. Danielle tells her story, it builds your belief. And if you didn't see, for those of you that's already in doTERRA and you listen to the call that Tina shared on the leadership call, I mean, it was incredible to hear that. And I promise you, it is possible to build an incredible business with doTERRA. Now, for everybody, it's different. Not everybody wants to be a platinum or a diamond. But I want to ask you, what a difference would 8,000 Rand make to your household income? Yeah, Marie, I know you believed, and I mean, I know you are working towards that. 8,000 Rand. Do you know how possible it is to reach 8,000 Rand with doTERRA? With the power of free bonus. We are not even talking about, your fast start commissions, anything like that. And it's basically you going on your loyalty, but helping three people. It starts with you helping three people get started with the foundational wellness kit or with different products that they need and staying on this loyalty program. And those three people, as soon as they are in that position, you have that conversation and we say, all right, let's help you find your 3, 4, 5, 6 people that want to start, improving their health. And this is doable. This is really possible. There are many of our people on our team call here tonight that's already earning their 500, they 800 Rand bonus and then their 4,000. And with the boost for new people, it is incredible because your boost is every new person that you enroll into the business for the last 12 months. Now, think about it. If you are brand new, every person that you are bringing in is part of that. And you can actually double your money within a couple of months. Now, there are people on here that's already doing this. They're earning their 8,000 Rand. I hope you don't mind if I say TD. I mean, CD is one of those who, within 2, 3 months, earned her Power of Free second level and her boost, and has now helped many of her team also do the same. I mean, Emma, I know you are very, very, very close to earning your second Power of Free and your boost. And what I love about this business is, it's so incredible, is that it's just you sharing with the people around you. And you can actually help even your downline. You can help those people earn their boost. So if you are introducing more people and you're bringing them in to doTERRA, customers, wellness advocates, you can actually place them with your builders and help them earn that bonus so much quicker. So it is about finding those people that are willing to, invest in their own health, but then helping others, just creating maybe a small income that they would like to do to maybe pay for their products or live a life of their dreams. Danielle, you've been doing doTERRA now for 13 years, as you said. That's incredible. I've been up in here 6 years. What have you experienced and seen with life's change with the products, but also with the business? I mean, I can just imagine all the lives that have been changed in so many different ways.
Yeah, I'll say, as far as being a business of hope, it takes a mindset every single day. It's instead of thinking, I don't really know anybody, it's, you know what, the right people will come in my path. It's just a constant, like, shifting your mindset, because whatever you think about will happen, whether it's fear-based or faith-based. Like, you're in control of that. Isn't that incredible to know? So then I think, okay, well, what am I spending most of my time thinking on? Am I thinking about the success and all the things that will exponential growth in my life? Sometimes I get down about my business just because I'm a normal human, and I go, no, I am destined for exponential growth. I am creating exponential growth, all the things I can say. So, because whatever you say to yourself is what happens. Just so you know, like, there's not some other destiny. It's your thoughts. So, I'll just tell my story about my friend Lee. I met her many years ago. I'm from San Diego originally, and we connected, and I was doing my own business at the time, and she had wanted to start her own health and wellness business, but was not open to doing doTERRA. So for many years, she would just like once in a while we'd get on the phone and she's just like, I don't know, like I want to start my own business. I'm so miserable in my career and what should I do? And so she wasn't open to doTERRA, so I was trying to help her find other ways to do a health and wellness business, but it just is so hard to do something like that on your own, let alone what direction. There's just a lot of and success. So finally, one year when we're having the same conversation, I just said, Lee, would you be open to me telling you a little bit more about my business and how I've been successful? And she goes, yeah, okay, maybe. So I sent her a video and I invited her to a doTERRA event. It was convention time. And I said, just pray on it, think on it, and see if it's the right fit. And within like a couple days, she was like, I know this is right for me. This is what I've been looking for. She looked at it and she's like, I want to help people naturally. I want to work with the community. And so her hope has just like grown immensely. She now knows, because she's kind of like what Marty said, you stay in the same career at the same pay, nothing changes. And she's done. She's like, she has now this hope of changing that entire future. So I want to, instill that in you. Like keep living with that hope every single day and changing that mindset, because whatever you think will happen will happen.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's so so true. Elsa actually asked a great question on here. She said, "How do you find them? How do you find these people that is willing to go, and start with doTERRA?" So just going to share a little bit from my side, and then Dr. Nanal, I'd love for you to also share on that. So when I got started with this incredible business, I had no idea that I would be living this life, right? I just started to create an income. And what I did is I spoke to every single person that I knew, every single person that I could meet. I mean, I didn't know thousands of people. I just knew the people that I knew. But every single one of them, I would either phone, I would send a text message, I would invite them to a class, I would give them a sample. And by speaking with these people, did all of them say yes? No, 100%. Most of them said no. And eventually, some of them that said no in the beginning came back because most people don't know about essential oils. But as I started to use the product and I became a product of the product, even people that had no knowledge of essential oils, even still today, will reach out and ask, about this because they see it's part of who I am. And I really just, every opportunity that I'm able to speak to somebody about the oils, I do that because I believe in this product and I believe how it can change lives. And I really do pray. I pray that God send me the right people. Now, some people build primarily online and some build in person. I would recommend, if you are able to share something online, do that. But if you are more just in person, just speak to as many people as you possibly can, and the right people at the right time will say yes. Danielle, from your side, what would you say? How do you find your people?
Yeah, I'll just say in the beginning, how I found people is it was just I just was using the oils and feeling so good. I think the immune system thing was one of the biggest things. I worked in a health clinic. So I just found kind of like what worked, and someone had a sore throat. And I'm like, oh, try this. So I was sampling. I would just say I was sampling my coworkers, my friends. I would have them over to my house. We would play with the oils. I would go, I would talk to friends on the phone that I haven't talked to in a while. So I really was just like, how can I serve those that I know? I already have a relationship of trust. So that was my first sample and serve. From there, I had to invite. So then I would invite them to a class, invite them to learn more. Because if I just sampled and served and they're like, oh, that felt so good. Okay, good luck next time. They need to know how to order. So invite them either to a class or to purchase. And that's really empowering them to take their health in their own hands. Having these at my fingertips, the moment I get, a mosquito bite, a rash, whatever it is, it's like, I've got it. I've got lavender right on hand. Where is it? There it is. So that's what I would do. Sample, serve, invite. Basically, empower them to learn more and enroll.
Yeah, that was great advice. So of course there is so much more to learn about doTERRA, about the business, the way that we do business, but this is really truly what the business is about. It's about you getting your oils and your products, using them, sharing them with the people around you, helping them get started, and telling them about the loyalty program and asking the right questions, asking if they would like to learn about the business side. And if you are in Bloemfontein, you have to be at the roadshow. And if you are able to come and bring someone with, because at the roadshow, we are going to share about the products. Dr. Tanya Jooste is there. We're very excited about that. And then afterwards, we are going to share a little bit about the business, the pathway to 8,000. So it is the ideal place to bring someone. But also, no, we every Tuesday we have an online class where we talk about the oils, the products, where you can invite anybody to invite someone. Just ask them, come and listen. And then we have business classes every second Thursday. There are different other classes as well, but invite your world and let them come and experience this incredible doTERRA. The business is incredible. The income opportunity is really amazing. If you'd like to learn about the 5 different ways, ask the person who invited you to this class or invite or maybe send you the recording to share with you the PDF that shows the different ways. And let's just share with the people around you because that is how you create this incredible business of impact. And it is one of the most incredible businesses that I've ever been a part with. Yeah, Danielle, from your side.
Yeah, just excited for you guys to get started. I would just say this is an opportunity to get paid at a US based salary, which I think is cool. It's not, they don't change it because it's in Rand in South Africa. You are getting, Martie and I, if we both get paid the same at Diamond, which is so cool. And I think that's amazing that you get this opportunity to partner with a US based company. And did you know that Africa is more open to natural medicine than most places in the world? So you already have a head. Lastly, I would just say I work on my mindset every day. I catch thoughts every day. And I have moments that I'm down, and I've just learned to not entertain them as much. It's like if you're watching a bad movie and you just have to like, do I continue watching this or do I turn it off? So I have to still, I'm like, okay, this is a bad movie. I gotta just turn it off. And I probably need to just take a nap, go take a walk, just or do something versus keep watching this, in my head. I listen to audiobooks that are mindset-based books every single day too. And you're welcome to DM me and I can give you a couple of my favorite that just help me keep my mindset going. So you guys, I'm excited that you get to build this. And I can't wait to see just like you celebrate that milestone of being able to travel with your family, work from home, um, retire yourself,
Yes.
whatever it is. So excited.
Yeah, love that, love that. Yeah, and to be a part of this incredible community, because that's the only other thing that you need to understand is when you say yes to doTERRA and this team, you become a part of this community, you're a part of this family, and we get to walk this path with you. It's not you by yourself, but it is really that opportunity to grow together. So can't wait to see those of you at the Bloemfontein Roadshow. We'll see you on our next calls. And thank you so much for being here. And Dr. Danielle, as always, such a pleasure teaching with you. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. God bless. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.